On the far lane to you, the 648 driven by Tony Concha, John Duran. And then on the close side to you guys is the 378 of Daruz Belzowski and Bartosz Savicki. So yeah, it could be kind of interesting. Now the difference in two-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive, but it's an open light vehicle. So we're talking like less than 100 horsepower and all-wheel drive. We'll see what happens. This is not a full-blown open-class car, so it could be kind of interesting.
Yeah, well, a little bit of note there on the open lights car. Open lights car is a car that you can start rallying in. It's the only all-wheel drive car that you can start rallying in Rally America. So great little class if you're just getting into rally. They're not going to let you start in one of the SP cars or an open class car just for a safety issue until you get so many coefficients to move up to a more aggressive car. So obviously you have the Group 2 car, which is obviously a two-wheel drive car. So it'll be good to see these cars run against each other. Both of these cars you can actually start rallying.
So both cars are good cars to start in, get your rally going in. You can usually pick up a beat-up two-wheel drive Golf for fairly cheap, or even the open light 2.5 Subarus, no turbos on them, again fairly cheap. So we're a couple seconds away from getting this thing started.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Hey Will, I just ran into Chris Greenhouse up here. I saw him on Waste Management, looking pretty aggressive on the stage. So Chris, how do you feel about the first night of Waste Management?
Well, if you had asked me this about maybe 2 hours ago, I would have said, oh yeah, everything's doing well. We went out and really did
Alright, I hate to cut you off, Chris, but we are underway. Whoa! Anthony Concha looks like he lost his gear there. Threw it out of gear, maybe missed second. The 378 is just going to take a wide lead. Concha's just coasting around. Now what happens there, Pat? Or Chris? You ever experienced that? Get all ready for your gnarly start, take off at first, then miss second?
But our cars are a little bit different. We have that little magic switch called launch control, so it's kind of hard to do that. But obviously, you get ready on this thing and you get all excited and your nerves get going and you got a big crowd in front of everybody, so you definitely don't want to make a mistake. But somehow I always seem to make a big mistake and the bigger the crowd is. So
all right, we got a little bit of an issue going on here, Pat. Looks like Anthony Concha is either having issues with his vehicle or got lost on the track. Now, we talked earlier about this the super special stage being a little bit tricky for the drivers, but that's where the co-drivers got to come in and make sure that they have their notes proper. They understand what's going on?
No, I can't say what was going on. I know that car had a little bit of problem on the stage earlier. Thought it had some sort of a skid plate problem or something. So.
Got a couple control workers out there. There we go.
Trying to see over there, but I think the key's now moving.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Anthony Concha, new driver. Now, that is not how we go around this course at all. Totally a bad example. So,
yeah, in his defense, Will, they've been through a pretty nasty stage with Waste Management, so they probably have some issues with the car. It is their first event, so everybody give a big round of applause for these guys, because these guys are just starting, just getting into the sport. So every bit of applause that they get from you guys really helps out. It's real easy to say that, hey, I could do a better job than that, but these guys are actually out there doing it. So you got to give them applause for that. They're doing it, and it's definitely a lot harder than it looks. And a lot of guys like Dave, all the guys, Anthony makes it all look good. So they make it look really easy. It's a lot harder than it looks.
all right, Daruz is he's actually completed everything proper like. He's going to make his way back.
Will, he didn't hit the jump at full speed.
No, he didn't. Well, nobody wants to break, I think.